Hello everyone, welcome back to Hero Wars Guide. We got a game data update today covering the upcoming Heidi event, as well as a little bit of the Time to Love information. Specifically, I got a look at the Romantic Skins that will be coming, but the event tasks themselves have not yet been added. So what we have on screen is the updated schedule based on these updates, which at the time of recording, it's about 1 day until the Heidi event will start. And then not yet added to the game data, we will have the Time to Love event falling in this range here from the second day of the Heidi event. If that follows the trend from recent years, then that will follow. That will be a clone of the Winds from the East event that we just saw. I had a pretty detailed event breakdown for that one, so go check that out if you're unfamiliar. But so I want to talk about this Heidi event, and then we'll talk about the Romantic Skins at the end. I want to look at the task breakdown, and so I'm coming back to the list view here to do that. I've made a fix on this screen, which to be honest is long overdue, where some of these tasks were getting grouped together if they had the exact same task name, which would have been most obvious probably with these Emerald Waterfall events where there were two both called Emerald Boom, and those were being grouped together. So now they're appropriately split out, the daily versus the event total. I think I still have some work to do to fix a similar problem on the event calculator page, but the schedule will display those separately moving forward. But anyway, this brings me to one of the main points of this event. When the live stream went up, they showed a version of the big boss fight task that seemed to end at level 220. This is a screenshot taken from Discord, which I believe was just a screenshot from the live stream, but it showed the task going up to level 220, finalizing with a couple of these violet chests. But it looks like now that they've added the real game data, that does go up to 270, so I'd get prepared for some more difficult fights than it may have looked like we needed to do in that live stream. I heard some mixed opinions on that. Some people were happy to see that it ended in 220, thinking that they will not have to spend hours and hours grinding away at a 0.5% chance of victory, as many people did in the Julius and Galahad events that were in a similar format. And there's definitely some validity there that, if this thing maxed out much easier, then you wouldn't have to go through that trouble. And other people were disappointed that the events capped out at some violet chests, which, to be honest, are not very exciting for most of us. So I can kind of see that going both ways. But anyway, I don't have insight into the rewards until the event goes live. But this is, an Emerald Coin event point style event, so I think the screenshots were showing actual rewards for this task, and that's probably going to continue to be the case. Maybe this 270 will pay out something nice like a red Gift of Dominion, or maybe a totem fragment, or who knows exactly what it'll be, but probably something nice for the very top end. But probably then all of these others are going to pay event points, and then this event point task is what will give us emerald coins to spend in the shop. Alright, but without having the exact breakdown of rewards, other than the specific call out for this going to 270, and not much else to talk about there. I did see some people asking on Discord for information about what the daily tasks were going to be on the event map, so I do want to spend just a few seconds showing that off here. Most of these I think are really easy. They're not going to require any kind of advanced planning, with the possible exception of this day 3 task to get 50 soul stones of any hero. Alright, then on the other half of this, I do want to take a second to look at the Romantic Skins that will be coming, and we're going to be kind of discovering this together, since I honestly don't remember what the results were. But we can see that one of these skins is giving magic resistance. I'm going to scroll through this since it's always the same 60 levels. And that one is going to belong to Heidi, so Heidi's getting magic resistance. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe not the most exciting stat for that hero, who will be getting, I guess, the 6th skin. Probably would have been more interesting to get almost any other stat out there, more magic attack or more dodge, or maybe even more armor to get one shot a little bit less often. But there you have it. Magic resistance for Heidi will be coming. And then the second skin looks like that's magic resistance as well. And that one will be coming for Ziri. I guess as a tank, any kind of defensive stat is probably good. Honestly, I'm not really qualified to talk about Ziri. I don't have her developed at all, and I don't think I've ever encountered her in all my time in Hero Wars in either Arena or Guild War. Probably only an adventure, like an adventure-only opponent. So no specific knowledge, but defensive stat probably pretty good. And then finally, the third skin looks like that's going to be physical attack for whoever's getting it. Hopefully a damage dealer. No, it's Julius. Tank is getting an attack bonus. Well, hopefully that plays into some of his skills. I'm also not particularly familiar with Julius, but if that's a skill modifier, that could be nice. If this is just basic attacks, then that's going to be another pretty underwhelming skin. All right, but there you have it. That's the news for today. Hope this helps you out. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.